today I'm going to be doing the second day. No, today's not the second day. Today's the third day of the Reading Rush readathon, and I'm super excited. And I'm going to be focusing on A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare today and The Prophet. I don't really know which one I plan on finishing. I probably should finish A Midsummer Night's Dream first, because I think there's more pages in here than there is in this one, I think. I don't really know. Yeah, I think this one has, actually, does this one have more pages? I don't know, but I think I'm going to start with this one first, just because this requires a little bit more focus than The Prophet does, because this is a play written in Old English. Is it Old English? Guys, I feel so unintelligent sometimes. Just English that I don't use. But I'm pretty excited about reading this play because I love this one so much. It's just a lot of fun, and I haven't read it in like a long time, a very long time, so I'm excited to see what this play is like now through adult eyes instead of probably like middle school. I think I probably read this in middle school, so I'm very pumped up about this. So let's just get started. It's almost 4 o'clock already, and I haven't read it all today, but I'm okay with that because I slept in until like 12, so I feel really refreshed. I'm thinking I'm gonna stay up late tonight, so I mean, odds are I'll probably finish this book. Keep our fingers crossed, because it's really not that big of a book. It's only like 80 pages. 80? It's 88 pages long, so I should be able to finish it today as long as I'm focused. I do have some homework that I have to do, but I mean, what's more important, homework or books? Am I right? Books, obviously. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go now and probably go read. I don't really know. I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna go eat lunch first. I don't know, but yeah. Hi guys. So it's been over an hour and I still haven't read anything yet. So it's like 5:30 now. So I love that for me, but I'm now gonna officially start reading, even though my focus isn't good. But I've now had lunch, so I feel ready. You know what I mean? I feel prepared to read, I guess. But yeah, wishing good luck while I start on this adventure, and pray that I have good focus, because I would like to finish this book today, and it's not looking so good right now that it's gonna happen, so. Alright, so I finished A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare last night, and I actually really enjoyed it. I forgot to write, to do like a conclusion last night because I was just so tired, but I really enjoyed it. I love the ending of this play. I just think this play is the most cutest, that's not a word, is one of the cutest things I've ever read. If you've never read Midsummer Night's Dream, I gotta say it again. You've gotta read it. The characters are so much fun. The storyline is so much fun. Puck is just the funniest thing. So if you've ever like read Shakespeare or something, like if you're someone who read Romeo and Juliet and you're like, this isn't really my thing, I would definitely give A Midsummer Night's Dream a go, because it has that love aspect kind of like Romeo and Juliet, except for it's not a tragic ending. So that's good. It's a comedy. This is a comedy, and it's funny, and it's cute, and I just think anybody who has the time should give it a go. It's definitely a more uplifted play for Shakespeare that I've read, so I love this book so much. And yeah, that's it for this video. Nothing exciting. That's all the reading. Like literally, this book is the only reading I got done yesterday. Today I'm going to be trying to film the last day of the Reading Rush, which I'm going to be reading The Prophet, and that's going to be for, what is it? The book you read in one place. This one met, oh, hit myself with the glasses. This one met the prompt for read a book. Oh, were based somewhere where you'd want to go. Even though this isn't real, I want to go here, okay? I want to go here so bad. Hello everyone, so today's day 3 of the reading rush, and I'm very excited. You probably just saw, I already filmed a little bit today because I've got to do the conclusion of A Midsummer Night's Dream, but I'm back again, and I'm going to start reading The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. This book basically follows the prophet. He lives in a town for a while and he's about to leave, and before he leaves he allows the people of the town to ask him questions about life, basically just about life. And it's such a great book. It's written kind of like poetry and it's just so good. I love this book. I've read it way too many times, but I will probably read it every year until I die. Like, it's just such a good book. And I definitely wanted to read it again because I just finished reading the second book. I didn't know there was a sequel to this, but there is, probably about 2 months ago, and then ever since I've been wanting to read this, but I just haven't made time for it, and now it's time to do that. And I'm so excited. And I picked this one for the prompt of, what's the prompt? Reading something in one room, in the same room the whole time or something like that. And so I'm really pumped up. And this is the last prompt that I have to do, and then I've completed all of the prompts for the reading rush, and I'm super excited. Hi everyone. There we go. Hi everyone. So I just finished reading The Prophet, and it was as good as it's always been. I gave this book a 5 out of 5. It's always a 5 out of 5 for me because it's just the most amazing book in the whole entire world. It's probably not my favorite, but it's definitely up there, and I really recommend you to read this. I just had so much fun reading this book again. It's just a nice way to end the reading rush for sure, because all my other books have been longer, and so this one just flies by and it feels so familiar, so I love reading it. And now I'm gonna go into all the books that I finished during the reading rush, and I'm really excited to show you. So I did A Midsummer Night's Dream. I won't go too much over this one because it's in the same video that this is in, so you've already heard about it, but I definitely enjoyed this. I think on Goodreads I gave this a 4 out of 5 because it was super good and I really enjoyed it. And then I had The Hound of the Baskervilles by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I need to start looking up how to say these names because I can never do it. And I gave this book, I think, either a 3.5, like a 3 or a 4. But I probably gave it a 4. I really like this book, and this is the first time I've ever read a Sherlock Holmes book, a Sherlock Holmes and Watson book, and I definitely enjoyed it so much, and I thought it was very fun and fast-paced, so I really enjoyed it. And then I read The House Next Door by James Patterson, and I didn't like this one that much. I gave it a 3, so that's not like a terrible rating, but I was so close to giving it a 2, but there's some things about it that I enjoyed, so it wasn't an awful book, and I wouldn't say don't read it. I just wouldn't necessarily recommend you to read it. It just was kind of boring, and it wasn't very suspenseful at all. There was a lot of romance within this book, which is kind of weird. Like, I don't mind romance. Actually, I really love romances. I've found I'm starting to like them a lot more. But this is supposed to be 3 electrifying thrillers and the dangers that lurk in plain sight. Like, it sounds like it's going to be very suspenseful, and then you read it and there's some suspense in there, but it's not really suspense. Like, I don't know, I just didn't really enjoy it, and it was very cheesy. Like, the romances were really cheesy, which isn't necessarily bad, but when you expect to have like a book full of suspense and instead you get a cheesy romance, it's kind of weird. So yeah, that was definitely my least enjoyable, the book that I enjoyed the least. So yeah, this reading rush was so much fun. This is the first time I've ever participated in a reading rush, and I cannot wait. I think it happens in summer, like the actual reading rush, and I can't wait to do this. This was definitely a good little training for that, but I'm really pumped up, and I'm so happy about finishing 4 books in 4 days, and I think this was just so much fun and definitely got me motivated to read more. So yeah, that's all from me, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go to sleep, I think, or go read. I don't really know yet, but yeah, I'm out of here. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, a blessed rest of your week, and make sure you're kind to every soul or book that you may meet. Deuces.